Welcome folks to the 15th installment of Passion of the Digital Artist with your favorite artist and mine, Jeff Mueller.
Howdy folks. It's this week supercharged. It's awesome. That's all I can describe. I'm getting to the final stages. I'm almost there. Now, next week it'll be a week off. I'm going to be back in Wisconsin, and then the following week Xavier is going to be coming to Wisconsin, and we are going to vlog from Wisconsin. And then what we're going to do is I'll probably post Tuesday of that week once we get back. But for this week, the 15th installment, it's been a busy week. I finished the 8th painting. The 8th painting, this is
Jeff, what's the name of your painting?
Oh my God! Because I have a little bit. There's always a little bit of a thing because I have two paintings from. This is the one part of the series where there's two paintings. So in my mind, sometimes it locks up. But this is A Day at the West Side Market, yeah. And then the other one is Fresh Market Decisions.
We got to knock off those Bloody Marys for breakfast,
exactly.
Jeff. Yeah.
Anyways, I finished this yesterday, and this is another part of what I wanted to explain about my painting process. In this particular painting, what was happening is a lot of the stuff had flattened out. I was really shooting for the depth of, there's two things. The most important part of the painting with the people, and really I felt that I was able to capture the son and the father, and then the mother with the, the family experience. And I pretty much, there was a little bit of there wasn't a lot of texture in this area. I don't know if the video is going to show it, but I added in some really nice feeling to his coat. I really loved his hands, so I left those alone, because as an artist, the hardest thing to do is paint hands. Hands are one of the honestly, it's like when you start to master hands, you know that you've gotten the technical aspect of being an artist. But even myself now, after painting hands for 27 years, still sometimes it's just the hardest thing to do. Now, in this particular thing, what I wanted to do is accentuate the glass feel that was happening into the case, and I wanted to bring the highlights a little bit further by hitting the highlights and making the glass feel, so that this would come forward, and then the depth of what was happening back here would go back. Because there's so much difference in the lighting and everything, what happens is they had kind of on the space flattened out. So what I wanted to do is bring that forward, having this go further into the depth. And then there was a couple places up here, the purples. I really wanted to accentuate the purples, so I hit them with some of the really nice purples that you can get through acrylics that you might not be able to get in the printing ink. And then here I went through and added a little bit more feeling type stuff. So overall, this painting, I was really happy with the detail that happened, but I just wanted to feel with the depth. Now, originally digitally there was someone painted right here, but he just wasn't working, so I actually went through and painted him out and painted it in a different person. Those are the kind of things that I did in the digital process. But I really added the colors. There was a little bit bluer color on his collar, the purples. I went through and made the banana yellows a little bit, and lemon yellows a little yellower there. So, and added some more detail into celery to overall do what I was trying, accomplish what I was trying to as far as spatial relations.
I think you got it. I think you nailed it. And as I was saying before, the metal accents on the display case, they look like you've laid strips of metal on the canvas, and that really brings that out. Those people look like they're standing in front of the case, and then you have the depth of those back in the kitchen and serving area there. Excellent.
And just from right here, you can see this whole section was from another digital capture that I had. This was much more interesting. So basically, this was happening with the people, and then right through this section, I worked on from another digital capture. Now, Xavier was in Las Vegas this week, and he's got a couple things that he'd like to say about that. He had an exciting week also.
Vegas, we flew out on the 4th of July and came back yesterday. Wonderful time, too much good food, too much good drink, plenty of sunshine, and Did a little bit of gambling. Actually came out to the good, not by much. I can't retire yet. I was going to play some table games, but where we were staying, the blackjack dealers were lovely ladies dressed in all kinds of lovely semi-revealing costumes, so I didn't feel like risking my money. I know I would have been distracted. So with that, we just played a few slots and met up with some friends and just had a great time.
Excellent. So that brings us to the social media hero of the week. This week's social media hero is at Katie Shea Design on Twitter. The reason why she's my social media hero is that she is a very established person on Twitter, but the friendliest person. She just comes across as such a nice person. When you first start conversing with her, she is nothing but supportive. She just makes you just feel so good. One of our vlogs, we've vlogged about using her sausages. She basically was intrigued by it and had to have some. So there's just a certain sort of support that she gives us. And that is a very, very exciting thing. Just always complimentary of my artwork and supportive of what I'm doing. Twitter, Facebook, we're pretty much in the social media. And what she does is she basically has Katie Shea Designs, and she designs textile roses for special occasions. And then she's also getting into special occasion paper designs. Katie Shea Design has been creating textile roses since 2006. They pride themselves in creating a one-of-a-kind rose for any occasion. They believe your memories should last, and with their roses of distinction, you can design a unique rose to honor that special someone. Now, her newest product that she's going to be introducing to everybody in a couple weeks is custom cupcake wrappers and any type of dessert wrapper. She basically is going to be, she worked with the Staten Island cake artist who's on WeTV every Tuesday night, and he basically is designing cupcakes and a cake for event at the Belmont Racetrack in New York for Special Olympics. And her cupcake design that she designed specially for him is going to be on the cupcakes. So she's super excited about that, and that's going to be, those wrappers and and custom design type stuff is going to be available in the coming weeks. I'll have those links on the vlog coming up. So
some truly unique creations. The roses are beautiful, and the wrappers, you're combining what would traditionally be a permanent form of art, that is a painting or a sculpture or a creation, with the shortest lived art form, food, especially when it's dessert. So very, very nice stuff.
Excellent stuff. So that's another edition. Remember, next week, this will be just up for 2 weeks. Next week we're going to take a break, but we'll be back the following week. So everybody go out and create something.
Take care, folks.